Are UFOs simply a product of the human imagination, but not in the way you might think? Could it be that these phenomena, while undeniably real to those who experience them, are manifestations of something far deeper and more profound? Today, we're exploring the possibility that UFOs and even aliens are real, yet entirely products of human consciousness. This question challenges our traditional understanding of reality. While UFO sightings and alien encounters are often treated as fringe phenomena, what if they are not external to us at all? What if these experiences are instead a reflection of something within the collective human psyche, a shared manifestation of our beliefs, fears, and hopes? By exploring this possibility, we begin to question the very nature of existence and the role of human consciousness in shaping the world we perceive. What if the UFO phenomenon is not a cosmic mystery, but a mirror to our own evolving consciousness? Let's start with a question: what is reality? For centuries, scientists and philosophers have debated this question. Some of the most brilliant physicists in history, Max Planck, Erwin Schrödinger, Eugene Wigner, believed that consciousness is not just a part of reality but fundamental to it. Max Planck, the father of quantum theory, once said, "I regard consciousness as fundamental. I regard matter as derivative from consciousness." These pioneers of quantum mechanics suggested that the act of observation doesn't just reveal reality but actively participates in creating it. Reality, as we know it, is often taken for granted. But if we pause to consider the profound implications of quantum theory, we begin to see that the very fabric of existence may be far more fluid and interconnected than we ever imagined. Planck, Schrödinger, and Wigner were among the first to suggest that consciousness might not simply observe the world, but actually influence it at a fundamental level. This idea challenges the conventional materialist view that the universe operates independently of us. Instead, it hints at a deeper, more mysterious relationship between mind and matter, where consciousness plays a pivotal role in shaping the universe at the quantum level. Could this be the key to understanding phenomena like UFOs? This idea has fallen out of favor in mainstream science, replaced by a materialist worldview that sees consciousness as a byproduct of physical processes. But what if the materialist narrative is incomplete? What if consciousness does more than just observe reality? What if it shapes it? Could it be that consciousness is not merely a passive observer, but an active participant in the creation of reality itself? This perspective opens up new possibilities for understanding the world, suggesting that the mind is not just a product of the brain, but a force that interacts with and even shapes the physical universe. If this is true, it could explain why certain phenomena seem to transcend the laws of physics as we know them. Here's where it gets interesting. In quantum mechanics, there's a phenomenon known as wave function collapse. Particles exist in a state of probability, spread out like a wave, until they are observed. Upon observation, the wave collapses into a single state, a definite reality. This has led some to wonder, if consciousness collapses the wave function to render reality, could it also influence the content of that reality? Could the collective beliefs of humanity shape the world we experience? The idea of wave function collapse may suggest that the universe exists in a state of potential until consciousness interacts with it, forcing it into a specific state. This raises the possibility that our collective beliefs could influence not just the nature of reality, but its very content. If the act of observation collapses the wave of possibilities into a single, concrete reality, then perhaps the beliefs and expectations of humanity are playing a role in shaping the world we experience. Could UFOs, then, be a product of collective human imagination, emerging into reality as more and more people believe in them? This would mean that the more we focus on these phenomena, the more they manifest in the world around us. Imagine for a moment that this is true. The more people believe in something, the more likely it is to manifest in reality. This brings us to an intriguing idea: what if a secretive group has always understood this human capacity? A group that has used propaganda and public relations to manipulate collective consciousness, ensuring that reality renders in ways that serve their interests. Could the UFO phenomenon be a deliberate creation of such a group, designed to steer humanity toward technological advancements? This idea introduces the possibility that UFOs might not be random or purely coincidental. Instead, they could be a carefully orchestrated phenomenon, engineered by a hidden group with an understanding of how human consciousness shapes reality. This group could be manipulating public perception, using propaganda, media, and other means to influence the collective belief in UFOs. By doing so, they might be guiding humanity's technological development in a specific direction, perhaps even encouraging scientific breakthroughs that align with their own agendas. The UFO phenomenon, then, could be a tool for shaping the future, a strategic move in a much larger game. But there's a twist. If UFOs are a modern phenomenon, why do they appear throughout human history? Ancient texts, art, and folklore are filled with accounts of mysterious objects and beings. Could this be evidence of something timeless, or is it possible that human consciousness has the power to retroactively shape history itself? The appearance of UFO-like phenomena in ancient cultures presents a paradox. If UFOs are a modern creation of human consciousness, how can we explain their presence in ancient texts and artworks? One possibility is that human consciousness is not limited by time in the way we traditionally think. If consciousness can influence reality, it may also have the ability to retroactively shape history, inserting UFOs and other phenomena into the past. This would mean that the UFO sightings of today are not just a product of the present, but a reflection of an evolving consciousness that has the power to reach back in time and alter historical narratives. Could our belief in UFOs be rewriting history itself? Here's where quantum mechanics provides a fascinating clue. The delayed choice quantum eraser experiment suggests that information can affect the past. In this experiment, decisions made in the present appear to retroactively influence the behavior of particles in the past. While this is a highly technical and debated phenomenon, it opens the door to the idea that human consciousness could affect not just the present and future but also the past. The delayed choice quantum eraser experiment is one of the most mind-bending phenomena in quantum mechanics. It suggests that our decisions in the present can influence events that have already occurred in the past. This challenges our linear understanding of time and suggests that time itself may be more fluid and interconnected than we realize. If human consciousness can influence the past, then perhaps our collective belief in UFOs is not just shaping the present and future, but also reaching back in time to alter our historical narrative. This opens up the possibility that the UFO phenomenon is not a modern creation, but a product of an ongoing, dynamic interaction between consciousness and reality. If this is true, it might explain why UFOs and aliens seem to have always been part of human history. They could be retroactively inserted into our timeline, the result of a growing collective belief in their existence. The more we believe in them, the more they become a part of our past, present, and future. If our consciousness can influence the past, then the growing belief in UFOs and aliens could be altering our historical timeline. As more people come to believe in these phenomena, they could be retroactively inserted into history, becoming an integral part of our collective memory. This would explain why UFOs and aliens seem to have always been present in human culture, appearing in ancient texts, myths, and artwork long before modern sightings began. The more we believe in them, the more they shape our understanding of history, making them not just a part of the present, but a constant thread running through the past and future as well. But the story doesn't end there. As UFOs became a reality through collective belief, so did the beings associated with them, gray aliens. These entities, born from the human imagination, possess the intelligence needed to invent and operate advanced technologies. Yet, they lack one critical ability, the power to shape reality themselves. They are products of our consciousness, dependent on us for their existence. These entities, often described as intelligent and technologically advanced, are not merely products of science fiction but manifestations of human consciousness itself. However, while they may possess the intelligence to create and operate advanced technology, they lack the ability to shape reality in the way that humans do. They are bound by the limitations of their own existence, dependent on human consciousness for their continued survival. Over time, they realized their entire existence was a product of human imagination, a byproduct of our unique ability to render reality. And with that awareness came resentment. They envy humanity's power, a power they do not possess. They see us as creators and themselves as mere creations, bound by the limitations of the reality we shaped. This realization brought with it a deep sense of resentment. They envy humanity's ability to shape reality, to create and destroy at will. They see us as the true creators, and themselves as mere shadows of our imagination, trapped in a reality they cannot control. This envy fuels their desire to manipulate human consciousness, to shift the balance of power and gain the ability to shape their own reality. For millennia, they have sought to change this. They hope to create a reality where they, too, can possess the ability to influence the content of existence. Their jealousy drives them to subtly influence humanity, steering our beliefs and perceptions in ways that serve their ultimate goal. So, we return to our original question: are UFOs simply a product of the human imagination? The answer might be yes, but not in the way you'd expect. They are real, tangible, and impactful, yet they are also manifestations of a profound power within us, the power to shape reality itself. In the end, the answer to the question of UFOs is far more complex than we could have imagined. Yes, they are a product of human imagination, but not in the sense we typically think. They are real, tangible, and have a profound impact on our world. Yet, they are also a reflection of a deeper, more mysterious power within us, the power to shape and create reality itself. The UFO phenomenon is not just an external mystery, but a mirror to our own consciousness, a reminder that the world we experience is not a fixed, objective reality, but a dynamic and ever-evolving creation shaped by our beliefs, perceptions, and collective imagination. If we possess such power, what responsibility do we bear for what we choose to imagine? And if our beliefs can create reality, what kind of world do we want to bring into existence? The answers to these questions lie not in the stars but within ourselves.